How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is William. Here's May 29th, one day after my birthday. So here's the message I want to bring to y'all today. My message to y'all today is footprints. And I know a lot of you don't understand the footprints because I didn't understand it at once upon a time. But when the Lord opened my eyes up to what the footprint really means, that's when I understood what the footprint means. So those of you, I'm not talking to those of you who say they understand the footprint. I'm talking to those who don't understand the footprints. Okay, y'all know y'all done read the sign. Y'all seen it on people's walls, seen it everywhere about the footprints, and y'all read it. Okay, so let me explain to y'all who don't understand what the footprint really says. So here's this guy, and he always seen two sets of footprints in the sand. So, but this guy always noticed that every time that he going through tribulation, trials of life, difficulties, he knows that he only see one set of footprints. So just under the assumption that he's under the assumption that the other set of the set of footprints that he seen in the set that's missing, he thinking the set that he seen, that every time he go through difficulty, he think he by himself. He think those footprints is his own footprints. But here, let me tell y'all something in the Lord, y'all. I want you to hear me good. Let me tell you some of them footprints about when the Lord is there for you. See, when the Lord responded to his question, he said, I noticed. He said, I noticed, Lord, that every time I go through these difficult trials and tribulations, I notice that on this one set of footprint that you're not there with me, so I'm battling this fight by myself. So God replies, said, look here, my child. Y'all listen to me, hear me now. He said, look here, my child. He said, when you saw them one set of footprints and you thought they were yours, see, that's when I was carrying you. So the set of footprints that you saw was mine. Because you didn't see yours because I was carrying you through your trials and your tribulation of life. Let me tell y'all something. The message is, I done been through it and I done seen what God has done and what God will do. So when I'm thinking I'm fighting a battle, he already fought the battle. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going through that frustration, I'm going through that difficulty, I'm going through that upset, but you know what? God said, I already fought the battle. So the one set of footprints you saw was mine, not yours. Here, lean upon the Lord and lean not unto your own understanding, y'all. Get this message real clear, because I'm talking to the one that don't know. When you read that sign again that says footprints, just know for yourself that them is God's footprints, because God done took over and taken over your battle. Now, so if God take over your battle, leave it alone. Let God go ahead and do his thing. Now, hey, I'm guilty of that too, man, because people have put me through so much distress. Man, but you know what? I know the Lord's always there, but I seen him want to take things in my own hand and do what I think is right. And you know what? Most of the time, what you think is right, if it ain't in the Lord, it ain't right. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Most of the time, when you think you're doing something right, it ain't right. But if you sit back and let God drive you and let God take care of the battle, that the battle is already won, then you begin to understand how this thing works. Yeah, you're going to go through trials and tribulation, and give you an example of that. See, when you don't thank God there for you, let's take Jesus. Huh? He was betrayed. See, what y'all got to understand in this lifestyle there, people is going to betray you. They're going to do that to you. I don't care who you are. People is going to betray you and do hurtful things to you like they have done to me and my family. People going to do that. So there ain't no way away. There ain't nowhere from that. People is just going to do that. It's just in the evil devil mind, because you got the devil here that's upsetting everything and making everything, taking your children by force. So y'all better get it. So y'all think the devil that's after your child? The devil's after your child, your children, your children. Y'all better wake up to this here. I'm trying to tell you something good for you. You hear me? He just ain't after this generation. The devil messed this generation up through the kids and the parents and the school, which he already got the rule of the school and all that. Ben had the rule of the school system, and come in and tear your life up and take your kid. Always notice something, y'all. The devil don't go after his own that he already know he got. Pay attention to me. But look at the one that he sees seeking after the Lord and going for the Lord and living on the Lord. See, now them the ones he after. That's why he brings so much hurt and tribulation to your life, because he wants you to bow down to him. Get it, y'all? He wants you to bow down to him now. He wants you to curse God to his face. Y'all understand what I'm saying, y'all? Because I don't want to speak over nobody's head, but I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. You know, the devil is out here to seek, kill, and destroy. Understand what that means. That's for real, y'all. That's for real. He want to take you out. He just don't want to take you out now. Get this. First, he want to teach you how to be bad and how to make it bad with your children, and that's what he want. So so your child learn how to be bad, and then your child teach their children how to be bad. You know, God says it's better rod, you spoil the child. So a lot of these kids in this day society, the rod is being spared. And then you got people like nasty judges like the one I was up against, you know, that sit there and take her own pride of life in her own hand and not the law of the land of the law, and put her own law in hand that no, look, let me tell you something, I ain't spread around none of my kids, and you know what? And I never will. Because I'm gonna do my part and teach and church ties my children. You understand what I'm saying? But then you got this wicked system here that'll sit there, which is the devil. Get me now, which is the devil. Got this wicked system here that'll sit here and tear you up and betray you to the enemy and cause a lot of us to be hurt, cause a lot of us to be put to death, hey, I'm talking some real stuff. Y'all better understand what I'm saying. Cause a lot of us to be hurt, slain, and everything. Get that. I ain't running from it, I ain't hiding from it. I'm telling y'all the truth. So those who y'all want to stand up here and act like you don't know what's going on, you ain't doing them a falling victim to the Satan, to devil himself. Being a devil follower and not even acknowledge that you even been a devil follower. Because God said you're going to serve either one or the other. Watch this. You either going to know who you're serving every day, or you're going to hold to who you're serving every day by your actions, by what you do. You understand? By what you do is going to show who you serving. You either serving God or you serving the devil. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? That's who you're serving. You're either serving God or you're serving the devil on your 24-hour journey every single day. When you do that evil junk, following the devil. Come on now, let's get it. When you listen to the Lord, you do what the Lord tell you to do, then then you become the children of God. Otherwise, you ain't nothing but a bastard. That's why I use that word a lot when I'm talking in my YouTube, y'all. That's why I use that bastard word, because you ain't nothing but bastards if you ain't a child of God. When you doing the wicked junk that you know God is when you do the devil's junk and not the devil's wickedness, you're a bastard to God. Come on now. I'm speaking it to you. I'm speaking it to you real. Y'all better get this and understand what I'm saying is what I want you to do. And this day's society now is evil. And let me touch on one more before I let y'all go with Trump. I heard a lady tell me like the other day about Trump, well, she didn't like this, she didn't like that, but I may have understood what the deal was with Trump. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna help y'all to understand what the deal is. Let me tell you something. Them Democrats were gonna giving us a one-way ticket straight to hell. You better understand that, the wickedness. Them Democrats give us a ticket straight to hell, a one-way ticket. You understand? That's why the system, that's why the world, the people in the world and the system is so messed up, because the system is hurting you and giving you a one-way ticket. Trump come along and say, oh, wait a minute. Trump might, whatever Trump did in his life or hurt, he gonna pay for what he done or whatever. I mean, come on now, when you do wrong, you gonna get that. But see, let's look at what Trump is doing. That's what you gotta look at. So you gotta pay attention here. Trump take a stand. He's standing. See, that's unlike what the Democrats do, stand. You know, they stand for the evilness and want somebody to praise them as if they, whether you like them or not. That ain't how this thing works. Earn your respect. You earn your respect, you get your respect. That's what you get here. But see, what I like about Trump, like I always told you, I don't care if that man president. I don't care if that man president, what he doing in his own life. That's his business. I don't care nothing about that. But see, I'm looking at what he doing to serve this country, to free this country from this wickedness of these foreign countries, and the warring against the foreign country, and everything we got here coming from a foreign country. So when we have a problem, if we don't get it from the foreign country, then we in limbo because the stuff ain't working for it. They're like a lot of our cars and stuff. You know, they got the patent to the computer. So we got a problem. That's what Japan, Chinese, and all that stuff coming over here. You know, so Trump said, no, we're gonna stop that junk. We're gonna have our own patent to all our cars. We're gonna make electric cars, but they're gonna be made here in the U.S. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention when Trump stopped this funding for the school because of the wickedness federal grant, because of what the state schools are doing. Y'all better pay attention. I'm gonna help you pay attention. Think about it I can't wait till you rip that DSS, Department of Social Service apart, because them some wicked people in that DSS. Now I'm trying to tell y'all, Department of Social Services, I'm waiting for Trump to tie that place up and stop these women from doing the junk that they doing out here getting free help and then illegal help, and the DSS is doing it for them and helping them. Glad Trump is up there doing all that junk. And then we paying tax dollars for the foreigner to come in here, no social security card, get more money than we get. Then time we need some help from our own DSS, we don't get it. Y'all better pay attention to this here and catch up with me now. Pay attention. Watch out, because the devil's out to destroy, seek, and kill. Y'all better watch out now. You understand what I'm saying? Because, hey, if we don't get it now, you ain't gonna never get it. You're gonna go to your grave and not be done nothing. Not be done nothing. Keep on here letting your kids run around out here, do what they want to do. Got them up here on video games and stuff, learning how to do this and learning how to do that, and at an age that's inappropriate. That's the main thing, the age that's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? For kids to be out here doing stuff and learning stuff like little kids. This is a little child, man. I think I couldn't have been no more than 5 years old. That joke was cussing. I'm like, what? Talking about how this day he gonna jump on, what? Man, y'all think that stuff is funny with letting your kids do that junk? Y'all better stop that junk, I'm trying to tell you. You better put up, and then when they get a certain age, you ain't even gonna stop it. When they start getting a certain age, then I got a niece, got a little child. I said, oh boy, when she started to school, I'm like, oh man. I already see it, because you know what? If you don't stop them kids in your home and stop them kids and have them kids come respectful in your home, them kids gonna go out there and get taken by the world. When they first start their school, getting taken by the world, getting taken by the devil. The devil himself. Now, we used to be able to let the village raise our kids because we got the same belief, but we got so many different beliefs out here now. Man, you can't go out here and let your kid go and stay in other people's houses and stuff. You know, they might believe in Buddhism. You don't know what they believe in. You got your child over their house staying, and you believing in Jesus Christ, but yet you letting your kid go somewhere that don't believe in it. Just because, oh, they having fun with together. Man, I don't care my kid. You know, once I got to examine this thing first. When I examine it, I got to see where their parents is coming from. If their parents ain't coming from what I feel is right and know it's right, my kids ain't, ask my older kids, I don't play that junk. My kids ain't finna go spend no night nowhere. Because I know what the devil's out here to do. And I want to help y'all to start being aware of the devil tactics, the devil tricks. You might not know them all, but I want you to learn at a bottom level. Start learning. First, here's where your learning come from. Straighten yourself, take your cure. And look, first thing y'all say, well, he can't say nothing because he got to clean up his own house. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all something. You're right about that. I'm every day got to clean my house. But in the process of doing so, if I can say something that's right and in the Lord to y'all to help you on your journey, to help you be a better person, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to help you make a decision for yourself. Here, get that, y'all. You heard me? Get that. Thank y'all for following me.